Hola, ArtFam. It's Luis Martin, the art engineer, and we are in Hell's Kitchen in New York City, not too far from Times Square. I know you know where that is. So I am working out of my friend's apartment. This is a typical New York apartment. Kitchen, living room, dining room, study, bedroom, bathroom. I won't show you that, but this is now my studio. So I've moved the furniture around and I've gotten permission to do that. But look what I have. I have a beautiful wall here where I'm going to start making some collages, start painting. I also lucked out because he made this amazing, I'll show you. He made this amazing thing that in New York you need something to a countertop because this is literally the kitchen, you guys. This is the kitchen. At any rate, that is the countertop that he created, so I'm going to use it as a tabletop. And just for reference, this is a one-bedroom apartment. I don't know how much he's paying in rent, but this guy does really well for himself. And this is as good as it can get because it's tough to live in New York City. At any rate, I'm really excited. So what I'm going to do first is, this might be a really short video or it might be a really long video. What I'm going to do first is I want to paint, so I need to put a tarp down. I went to the hardware store. I guess I can take it with me, right? Okay, I'm having a hard time propping you because it's also really hot, you guys. Okay, look at this. Oh no, you can see the bedroom. Don't look at the bedroom. Okay, look. I bought a tarp. This was like $6. I also bought these command strips. Now these are great because I'm going to put them on the wall so I can hang my paintings, so I can paint on them. But they won't leave a mark, hopefully. I can't say that much about my painting, but anyway, as far as like scuffs, I also got some of this blue tape, which will really help when I make a wonder wall, and then when I take it down, I won't leave a mess. I'll show you really quick my material. I don't know why I can turn this around. At any rate, okay, so look, I have my paints, my markers. Angela, my love, sent me this. Everything is possible now. I have baby wipes, so I'm gonna get messy, and if I get it on anything, I got baby wipes to clean it. Messy. I got my Starbucks. I was also sorting out. So this is what I did. I'm taking this as a residency, right? Because this is a beautiful spot that's not my studio. So I'm gonna think a little bit differently. Every time you shift something, the things you do shift as well, right? So I have this box that I got from home, and I it's one of my many boxes of hoardings. So I've started making piles. Flowers, women, men, happy people, flowers, space, Mexican imagery, mail, notes, family pictures, and yeah, a lot more things. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna put you over here. This is very. You see the globe? This is very makeshift. Okay, so I have a mic, so I can go anywhere in this studio and you can hear me. So this is what I got. I got this wonderful tarp, and I have no space already because I put all of this here, which is fine. I don't want to move it, so I'm just going to make a little space here. Take a look at my shorts. Can you see my shorts? It's of my collage work. I designed it under the label Beto. That's what my family used to call me. Okay. Can you hear it? I also brought some white overalls, you guys. Because in my head I was like, oh, my fantasy was like, I'm gonna paint in my overalls and shirtless, and it's gonna be hot. It's hot, but it's too hot to even try to look cute, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm just gonna hop around a little bit and see what happens. Okay, I think this is gonna be perfect. I know you can't see it yet. I'll show you in a minute. So this is what it's all about, you guys. I know ArtFam Kathy had taken a residency of her own as well, and she said it was amazing, and now Madeline's doing it. So if you can get away from it, get away. And transmute all that energy into alchemy. Now, I'm in New York, so money, currency is always a thing of survival here. Like, I can't do what I do if I'm not making any money, right? So my friend is lending me the space for free, so it's a perfect opportunity to invest in, okay, what am I going to do? So I went to Blick and I got some of these, you guys. This cost me $12, and after I'm done with them, each one can be worth $100, $200, $300, right? This is what we do as artists. We can create our own economy, right? So I'm going to start painting these. Let me know if you want to buy one. There'll be more information. I haven't figured out the logistics of it just yet because I just really want to get rolling and see what happens. Come on. Sorry, I really don't like this carrying you around. It feels a little too rustic. Okay. Let me see if I can prop you here. We've never been this close. Okay. So how are you? This is like cinema verite, right? Like we've never been this like, I don't know what the word is. Okay, so I'm gonna open this and I'm gonna lay 4 and I'm gonna paint them pink just as a background to get things rolling. I don't necessarily know what I'm gonna do. I have some ideas, but now that I'm sorting out the boxes, I'm noticing trends, right? Last week or the week before, we were talking about what makes a famous artist famous when they repeat themselves and people start associating imagery with their visual vocabulary, with their work. So I'm figuring out that, whoa, I've accumulated a lot of these images. Now, how do I turn that into something personal, something that means something to me, right? And not that art needs to mean anything really, because, you know. At any rate, okay, so look at this. Isn't this beautiful? I love the smell of new canvas. Okay, so I'm going to start with 4, and then I'm going to just start painting. The size of these is 11 by 14. So if you are in the ArtFam and you want to claim one of these before you even know what I'm going to make, they're $100 for you. Otherwise, when I'm done with them, I'm going to sell them for $300 a pop, which is still really cheap. But ArtFam, you're with me here in the heat. So let me know ASAP and you'll claim one and then you can figure out what we're going to do. And that's that. All right, let's see if I can make this happen. Okay, I might speed this up. I brought some stuff. I brought this, but because I'm using the mic, it's not working. So I'm just going to take off the mic. Let's see what happens. Actually, no, I don't want to do that, you guys. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that's my hand. This is me. So I'm just going to start painting. I'm on the floor. Bear with. I brought my music, which I won't put just now. I have my coffee. And I have everything I need to be a happy camper. Okay, so like I said, it's really, really hot today. I left my aunt at home. Paint. This is the Mexican paint, Politec, that Leanne sent me. I'm out of breath, you guys, because it's just hot. It's not even, it's, all right, so I'm just going to be messy about it, right? I'm not going to be precious about it. I don't want to not use the paint that was on the lid. And I'm just going to pour some and then just use this foam brush to kind of just, oh, this is divine, you guys. Thank you. Okay. And what I like to do is I like to leave streaks because then that becomes part of the conversation, right? And as I stipulated last time, it's really good to paint the sides, yeah? So I'm in Hell's Kitchen, which is adjacent to 42nd Street. And whoa, there's so many people. I think there's a football match happening. So people are really excited and they're all over the place. And there's a lot of momentum, but it is so muggy. I know it's crazy around the world, so I'm not going to even complain. All right, so I'm going to put this here. See, easy peasy. So don't overthink it. When you start your painting, just go with it, right? Because I just want to get rid of the white so that I have something that I'm doing. So what I want to create has a foundation, a good foundation, a nice background, something pink, because you know it makes me feel happy inside. So we're in the middle of summer. How was your 4th of July? If you're in the States, I hope your dogs weren't traumatized by all of the fireworks. Did you see what China did? I think it was China. They used drones for some kind of event, and they did like a huge dragon, and it was silent, and it was just so majestic. Wow, we got to catch up. They're living in the future. What is it? They live in 3024. Okay, do this. Okay, so that's $200 right there if you're ArtFam. How's my aunt? Thank you for asking. She's good. She's at home um, because it's hot, and you know, it's really interesting to see her because we're such different people, and it reminds me of where I came from, and it reminds me how far I've come as far as the way I think, our response to things, and not to say that it's bad or good. Marie, I love you. If you see this, you know it. But a lot of my self talk came from home, obviously, right? And it took me a very long time to feel comfortable with my body, right? I've shared that I was a chunky kid, and everybody commented on it and made fun of me, and instead of helping me, like how to lose weight, right? Um, so anytime I looked in the mirror, it was always to say something negative. It was never to say something positive. And my aunt still does that, and it really bothers me. And I told her because it's hurtful to her, and it also triggers me. Honestly, it's like, oh no, you're in my space, and I don't want to look in the mirror and say the same thing anymore because that's not who I am anymore. And come with me, right? I'm not saying get out of my house. I don't want this in my life, which I don't. But there's a way, right? One of my number one mantras, which I'm sure you're aware of, is your word is your wand, right? Don't say things that you want to happen, don't want to happen, right? Only speak to edify and to make good things happen. Don't waste your breath on saying, oh, it's not going to work out, or oh, I look hideous. You know, even, and this is the important part, you guys, especially when you are being funny, right? Because when we were funny, when we're with friends, we say very dumb things just to get a chuckle. Believe me, I'm super sarcastic. I do that. But I'm still very careful to only speak the truth and only um, speak to contribute, not just to be heard or to hear myself or from an ego point, right? So I did 4. I still have a bunch of paint on this because I'm super messy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do 5 and see what happens. And you know what? I think that might be the end of this video. It's just a quick video. I'm still setting up here. My friend is letting me use this space until the end of the month. So I have plenty of time. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not gonna go crazy trying to create a masterpiece, but I am gonna have fun. Just the whole production, really, of getting to here from my house is very exciting, right? Because I have to take 2 trains. I have to schlep things, which I was saying I hate schlepping, but see, there I was, but as happy as can be because this is the right kind of schlepping I want to do, right? Um, okay, and I'll tell you about a little bit of magic too. So last time I also told you that I felt stupid because I had bought tickets to a concert, and I got the dates wrong, and we didn't go. And I was really happy that I'm to be around people like my husband who don't chastise me for being flighty, for not being, you know, all here. Because I'm not, honestly, I'm not. You know, I'm dyslexic. You know, I have all these other little things that prevent me from even wanting to try. So at any rate, you know, I didn't think about it. I didn't feel bad about it, and it helped to have good people around me. But I also believe in magic, and I also believe that things happen for a reason. Guess what? Guess what? I let it go, and then I got a text saying, "Oh, your concert has been rescheduled." I was like, "What?" They rescheduled the concert for August 7th or something, and I didn't miss it. I didn't miss anything. I guess that's why they didn't send a reminder, because normally I feel they would have sent a reminder, but I didn't sweat it. I was like, "Oh, it's okay." More opportunity. I was really happy that the tickets were affordable. I was really happy this indie artist can have my support, right? So we're still going, and now we have two more people that are coming with us. So it's going to be amazing. But that's the thing. You got to trust the universe, right? Because things will work out. I promise. If you make room for them to work out, right? Don't just sit there and hope that this country will come back to what it was, or what. Hopefully not, because it was never good. But you got to be active with your hope, right? Hope alone can't be a strategy, which is, at any rate, Google it. That comes from someone you don't want to think about. But anyway, what else can I share before I sign off and literally sit in front of this air conditioner? I don't think my friend watches my YouTubes, but if you're watching, thank you, my friend. This is amazing. I am having such a great time, and it's just day one, really. Well, day two. Yesterday came in, cleaned up a little bit. Let's see where it takes us. All right, you guys, this was a really short video just because I wanted to check in and let you know that it's hot, and I love it. All right, become a patron. Yes, please become a patron. Go on Instagram and let me know if you want to claim one of these for $100. And plus shipping, which is kind of, I think, $20, because that always bites into it a little bit. If not, you will see the process, and there'll be $300 each when I'm done. And use that matrix for yourself. If you're an artist, think about that. How can you do that? Can you buy some of these and just allow yourself to price them and share it with people? Yeah. All right, let's do this. I'm Luis Martin, the art engineer in Hell's Kitchen, having a great time. All right, cheers.